Talk so much about how special your family is. It's my pleasure to invite your sweet and loving sister, Rebecca, to come and share some sweet and loving sister thoughts about you right this very minute. I have faith there'll be sweet and loving sister thoughts. Right. There we go.
I'm really excited for Emily because she has been looking forward to this for a long time. I'm very proud that she is my sister. Even though sometimes we fight and annoy each other, I love her for who she is.
Hug. Beautiful. I told you they'd be sweet and loving sister thoughts. Now it's my pleasure to invite your parents to come and share some sweet and loving parent thoughts.
What's that? Wow, this is great. First, I'd like to take this opportunity to say how much it means to us to have all of you here on this very special day. So many of you have been an important part of Emily's life, and it's an honor to share this day with you. One of the first words Emily learned to say, along with dada, mama, and more, was self, which meant I want to do it by myself. And if you don't let me, there's going to be trouble. I want to feed by myself, explore by myself, pull breakable items off the shelves by myself. And actually, Mom and I thought this was a good thing, not the last part. Even when our parent instincts were to coddle and protect you, your announcement of self was and is very central to who you are. And while it can be at times challenging, it is one of your qualities I most admire. Mom and I believe it's important to foster independence in you and Rebecca, but encouraging independence also means giving up some control, which for a parent can be at times frustrating and scary. But ultimately, I think it is from your sense of self which allows you to be your most selfless. When Em was about 10, I received a call from a mom whose kid was being picked on at school because he was different, and different in ways most kids didn't think was very cool. The mom told me that Em had come to his defense and how much Emily's actions meant to her and her son. And I have always been in awe of and inspired by your willingness to stand up for what is right and fair. My hope for you is to have a fulfilling and rewarding life, which I'm very confident you will have, because I see it every day with your passion for dance, your sense of humor, your dedication to helping others in need, your enjoyment of travel, your willingness to try new things even when they scare you, and your love for and dedication to your family and friends. So keep following yourself. I am incredibly proud of you, and I love you very, very much. You did a great job. You're awesome. You rock.
Hi, everyone. First, I'd like to echo Davey's thanks. I need to tell you, it is just amazing to be surrounded by all of you who we love so much. It is a wonderful feeling. Many of you have traveled from very far away to be here with us today, and we truly appreciate that you are here to celebrate this moment with us, and we're so glad that you came. Others are from very, very close to home, and we very rarely step out of our usual rhythms of every day to acknowledge just how important you are to us. So you need to know that we so love and appreciate having you all here with us too. Emily, welcome. We are so glad to have you. You are connected to everyone on earth including the generations of your ancestors who said the very same words that you chanted today and who still live through you and our collective memories. At the same time, you, who are the extraordinary individual who you are, you matter as an individual. You are now responsible enough to live a life that is sanctified, that is holy, and what you do shapes the world, and it also shapes who you are. There is nothing that you cannot do or be. I am very blessed. The every day of getting to be your mom is more precious than I ever could have imagined, and I am so grateful for it. I am blessed, but we also talk about a blessing, like you've discussed this morning, that is a good wish for other people. So here's my blessing. Here are my wishes for you. May you always stand up for what is right and true. May you always love and be loved. May you always find joy in your life and in your dance. May you be a force for good in the world. And may you find peace and happiness always wherever you are. I am so very proud of you, and I love you very, very much.
Beautiful. It's now my pleasure and privilege to invite two dear friends and wonderful members of our KI community, Deborah Silbar and Randy Bostic, to have the privilege of presenting this sweet bat mitzvah with this gift, this tzedakah box on behalf of the congregation, the community. It's like that's a pain.
I just want to say on behalf of Deborah and me that it's been a pleasure knowing you. You're entertaining, you're talented, you're sweet, you're beautiful, you're fun, you're funny, and we love having the carpool with you too.
And I've been told I have to say something, so. We want to present you with this tzedakah box. And we talked about this last night, that tzedakah meaning justice. This is your opportunity every Friday that you can put your spare change in here and continue with helping the wrongs of the world. And Emily's mitzvah project is for City Hearts, and she's collecting dance wear for children who are underprivileged. And so you can continue to give every Friday beyond this project and into the next. And so on behalf of the Religious School Committee and the Board of Directors and all of Kehillat Israel and everyone here and those watching on the internet, we present you with this tzedakah box.
We failed to mention that we're streaming live on the internet all over the world, so be careful what you do and what you say when the camera's looking at you. My sweet Emily, this is the perfect Torah portion for you. It's like the perfect Torah portion for you. Not only because it's a portion that you're going to get to hear everywhere you go forever, because these words of blessing are used forever, every bar mitzvah, every bat mitzvah, every wedding, every naming. Anytime someone wants to bless, they'll use these words from your Torah portion. But because you are such a blessing. That's why it's the perfect portion. Because you're such a sweet soul, and you're such a giving soul, and you're such a caring and compassionate and loving soul. Your mitzvah project is just one example of how you look at the world through these beautiful blue eyes that actually look for, how can I touch people's lives? How can I make a difference? It's just who you are. You're a mensch. You're a sweet and loving mensch neshama, mensch soul. And so I want you to remember this day as just one of many days, many, many days you're going to have in your life in which you are going to create magic and create smiles and create laughter and create joy because of you and who you are and what you do. Whether it's the joy that you bring through dancing and sharing that with others. Maybe you could create our own So You Think You Can Dance here at KI. I think that'd be kind of a cool thing to do. But, or whether it's the simple, quiet, unnoticed and unacknowledged gestures that you give to other people, that a smile and a touch, sticking up for someone when it matters, the changes